Attention all self-hosted NRN owners. If you ever encountered this issue in your self-hosted NRN, whether it be Railway or Render in terms of, adding the redirect URL to Google Cloud, this has been bugging me for quite a while now, and I have spent countless hours fixing this issue so you don't have to. So in this video, I'm going to discuss 3 ways to solve this, especially if you have already subscribed to Railway and created your NRN. Stick until the end of this video so I can show you how you will be able to solve this, without having to spend on anything. So to give some idea, I don't know where and when this issue started, but it's probably because of a lot of people have been using Railway for their self-hosted NNN and have misused it. I think Google is now flagging Railway redirect URLs. So what you need to do is to attach a custom domain to your NNN in Railway. And so we can mask the Railway URL with a legit domain so Google doesn't think that it's Railway. So to solve this, there is a paid and free version. I really recommend the paid one since domains are freaking cheap at around $12 per year. That's $1 per month. But again, if you are super against on spending, stick until the end of this video and I'll show you a free method. So let's tackle the first one. I use Namecheap to buy my domains, and you can buy yours through GoDaddy and others. I heard that Porkbun has the cheapest, around $6 per year. Go check that out. But I already have one. So $12 as an investment is like super cheap already. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing of buying. There's a lot of videos on YouTube for that already. I also recommend you buying yours since with your domain, you can put up your website, create a vibe coded app, and so much more. So what you're going to do is first go to your Railway project, then go to settings of the primary service or whatever service your NRN is on. Scroll down to the networking section and add a custom domain. Just choose the port that is available. Railway is going to give you this value. Just copy it. Then go to your Namecheap or whatever you use to buy your domain. In Namecheap, you go to your dashboard and find the domain you want to use, then click on Manage. Then try to find advanced DNS. Now, I know this stuff is a little more technical, but I want you to know that once you set this up, you should be good for like a really, really long time. This method is still super cheap compared to paying $20 per month for NRN Cloud. Add a new record, choose CNAME, type the @ symbol, and paste the value Railway gave us. Then click on Save. To check if what we did was right, go and search DNS lookup and type your domain. It should show the value we just saved. It might take some time to reflect, so probably give it a couple of minutes. And I tried to immediately go to the domain, and I was actually getting 404s. No worries, just use another browser to check and your NNN should load up. But it doesn't end there yet, because if you're going to check the redirect URL that your NNN is giving when trying to connect Google Apps, it's still going to show you the previous NNN link. To show you, it still won't work if we try to add it. Again, no worries. You just need to redeploy your NNN in Railway. To do that, just go to your service like this and hit the 3 dots, then select redeploy. Now, while that's redeploying, it's probably a good time to replace that redirect URL with your new domain that you just set up. And as you can see, we were able to save it successfully. Now, I'm just copying and pasting the client ID. Boom. The new domain is now reflecting in the redirect URL. And if I click on sign in, it's now working again. I just saved you hundreds of dollars plus hundreds of hours of debugging this. Just to show you it works, I even try and load up my files in my drive and it works. Now, as much as I like that we are done with this, your domain could be used for more than NNN. You can use that for your portfolio, your blog, your app. What we are going to do is use what we call a subdomain. And that is just a fancy word for adding n8n in front of your domain. So mine is nrn.aiautomationhelper.com. And in this way, I can still have my main website in aiautomationhelper.com and have my NRN in nrn.aiautomationhelper.com. It's the same logic and process as a while ago. The main difference is instead of typing the @ symbol, just put NRN and then again, just use DNS lookup to double check if what we put there was saved. You'll also know if the domain is set up in Railway if you see this check mark. Just redeploy once more, and after everything, if you did all the steps I showed you, you should be able to access your NRN in the subdomain, and it will reflect in your redirect URL. If you try to save it in Google Cloud, it works. After that, if you ever have credentials in NNN, you'll have to reconnect them like I did. Now, as promised to the cheap ones out there, go to Google and search for X10 hosting. I'll also put the link in the description. This platform is actually used to set up WordPress websites for free, but the beauty is they also give out a free domain and subdomain we can use and manage. Now, you can use any other platform out there as long as they give out free subdomains and you can manage them just like what we're going to show you. You can basically do the same process. Next, just go and sign up with them. Then go to services and add a new one. As we can see, they offer 3 free domains. Go and select the free plan. The first time I tried this, it actually gave me an error. Don't worry, just sign in again and do the same steps. Create your subdomain. Just check the requirements carefully and then put your new hosting service password, tick the box, and click on sign up. It took me a while before it finished, so just be patient with it. Once it is done, click the hosting control panel, go to account manager, create your subdomain. I just named mine to be n8n. Once you see it created and on the list, go to DNS management, similar to what we did a while ago. The same steps, but delete these two that were automatically created by X10. Then add a new record, select CNAME, type n8n or whatever subdomain you chose, then paste the railway value and save. Double check if the domain is connected to your railway. And then for the third time, go to DNS lookup to check if the value was saved properly. And as we can see, it did. Now, if we go to our free subdomain, immediately we get this warning. I know you're probably scared all of a sudden, but just click details and continue on. You now have your free subdomain working with your self-hosted NNN. The warning is why I still recommend the paid method, but I told you this free method works. And the only downside of this one actually is like your control with the subdomain is dependent on X10. As long as X10 is giving you the subdomain, which is probably like 10 years, like it's gonna be a method that works for a while. I just noticed that I forgot to redeploy. And the moment of truth, let me try and use this in Google Cloud Console, and boom, it works. That's how he solved this problem. And if you ever encounter more issues, put them in the comments below and I'll try to help you as much as I can. Thanks.